What is up, Pats Nation? It's Patriots Global back here with another video with another draft signing here by the New England Patriots, this time in the 6th round, pick 204 overall. The New England Patriots have selected another linebacker here. This time it's going to be Cassh Maluia. Now, he was actually voted as honorable mention All-Mountain West Conference in 2019. He played in 13 games as a freshman, starting twice, playing primarily on reserve and special teams with just a total of 16 tackles. So going to be bringing along that special teams ability that I'm sure Bill Belichick truly does love about him. He posted 74 tackles, 3.5 for a loss, 1 sack, and an interception, along with 3 fumble recoveries in 13 starts as a sophomore. And then he started 10 of 11 games in 2018 with 47 tackles, 6 for loss, 1 interception, and 3 pass breakups, and served a 1-game suspension for being arrested on charges for driving under the influence. A guy that has dealt with underage alcohol consumption and driving without a driver's license of June of that same year, so definitely going to be some off-the-field issues that are going to have to be monitored. He started all 13 games as a senior and recorded 61 total tackles, 7 for loss, and 2 interceptions. Definitely an interesting signing here. Now, his draft projection was actually going to be more priority free agent. Basically, what that means is that he would be a guy more so on the UDFA section. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's undrafted free agent. That's basically the guys who don't get drafted and then get able to be picked up as free agents post the draft. But I mean, hey, clearly the Patriots saw something that they wanted to take a chance on him within the 6th round, and they didn't want to let any other team get him. Definitely different than all of the other linebackers we got, Uche, Jennings. Not the same type of guy. I feel like those guys have more so been blitz off the edge type of linebackers. You've definitely heard the term edge rushers more with those guys, but I think this is going to be more of your true linebacker. I mean, you see it in his stats, okay? He's a guy who seems to be able to do it all. Help stop the run. Help make stops. But year in and year out, he's making plays and actually getting the ball as intercepting it. So this could just be one of those signings that gives the Patriots a linebacker who can actually play in space and be a coverage type of guy. I think it's very intriguing, his quick switch and his lateral quickness, just being able to truly pop out. That is what stood out a lot on his tape. But he has had issues with being able to recognize play, his play recognition, and being able to develop his football IQ. That's something that's going to come with time. Him switching to the NFL, it's going to be even more tough. But you're coming to the New England Patriots. If anybody is going to help you learn that, it's going to be them. What I love about this guy is that he is going to be more of a sideline-to-sideline linebacker. He brings really good speed. That is something I love, especially in a linebacker. I think that's going to be very important. He also brings very nice agility with him. He also brings very nice short area movement skills. But according to the NFL, according to a lot of experts, they feel that it's going to be hard for him to actually make a spot on an NFL roster unless he's able to become more of a special team star type of guy. So looking at a potential outlook for this guy, I think he's a guy that, 1, ends up making the roster, or 2, Bill Belichick does that classic Bill Belichick move, and he tries to kind of ghost an injury, place him on the IR so it doesn't take up a spot for next year, but the fact that they'll still have him under contract for following years for him to develop more and hopefully make the roster. Of course, it's too soon to say exactly how he's going to pan out. He could have a really great camp and be making great defensive plays, but at the same time, with the speed, with the agility he has, with the previous special teams ability and experience that he has, he could be someone who, at least for right now, makes the team for special teams ability. I mean, for his 40-yard dash at his pro day, the guy ran an excellent 4.53. He's not a receiver. He's not a tight end. And he ran a 4.53. That's faster than a lot of the receivers and tight ends that we've seen from this draft class. NFL experts also feel that he has the potential to become a really amazing special teams player. We're not talking about just one phase of special teams. We are talking about becoming all 4 phases of special teams. And I think that is something that Bill Belichick, hearing that, is just gushing over. If he can get a guy who can play in every single aspect of special teams, he's going to pick him up 9 out of 10 times. Or not even 9, it's 10 out of 10 times. I've seen some people trying to say that this could be a potential move that is more so to help the departure of a Landon Roberts. I truly, and I mean truly, do not see that being the case here, especially for the fact that, look, a Landon Roberts, totally different player here than Cassh. You know, a Landon Roberts was a big pound the ball, stop the run, hard-hitting type of linebacker. Wasn't good in coverage, didn't have speed, wasn't a guy that was recording interceptions throughout his tenure in college. Cassh, on the other hand, is the exact opposite of that. Something that is going to be concerning, though, for Cassh entering the devil's eye that is the NFL is going to be that he's a small guy, but he is a bulky guy, okay? That's something that you can clearly see just by looking at him, but only sits at 6 foot. All right, I've seen some people trying to say he fits in that 5 foot, 10, 5 foot 11 range. But here the experts are saying he sits exactly at 6 foot, 248 pounds. So that small attribute that he brings on is definitely concerning. Is he going to get pushed around by these bigger tight ends, wide receivers, offensive linemen, or is he able to get past that size deficiency? He is a guy, though, that had some contact with the Patriots here prior to the draft, including a FaceTime conversation with our linebacker coach in Gerard Mayo. So there's definitely some familiarity here, probably why the Patriots went in and selected him there within the 6th. I like his speed a lot. I like his versatility, arguably even more than his speed. But he does bring along some off-the-field issues. He does have some question marks about where exactly is he going to fit in. And, of course, also brings some question marks about his size. But, look, it's in the 6th round. You're going to get what you're going to get here. You know what I'm saying? I think that this has the ability to be a signing that honestly does go somewhere. I'm hoping that it does, especially because the Patriots truly do need some coverage linebackers. When you look at what they have, they don't have it. Dante Hightower, not that guy. Can Uche or Jennings be that? Maybe, but from what we have seen from the diagnoses and the analyzing that we have done on both of those guys, they seem to be guys who are more set the edge rusher type of guys. Definitely, I would say Uche more than Jennings, though. But that's going to be it for this video. What are your guys' thoughts on this draft signing? Let me know what you're feeling in the comment section below. Like this video, guys. It would really help me and the channel out. All you got to do is slap that like button and subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. Like always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video.